Alright guys, so today I'm going to be showing you a performance and tutorial of a trick created by Ollie. I'm sure if you've been in the magic scene for a bit, you've definitely heard of him before. He's actually one of my biggest inspirations, one of the reasons why I got into magic in the first place, and he very kindly let me teach one of his effects on this channel. So yeah, without further ado, I will show you guys the performance and then I will show you exactly how to do it right after. So let's get right into it. This trick can be done with any borrowed and shuffled deck of cards. So once the cards are mixed, I will let the spectator choose any picture card out of the middle of the deck. Let's say they want the King of Hearts. And now I will also let them give the deck another very, very thorough shuffle. They can also cut the cards as many times as they want. Once the cards are mixed, I will let them take this picture card and insert it anywhere face up into the deck. Truly any position, completely up to them. Let's say they put it right here. Now, obviously, there's no way that I could know what card you just placed that king next to, right? Especially since this is your deck of cards and there's no special markings or anything. There's also no cards that are sticking out or anything like that, right? However, there is actually a way for me to find out, because you know how the picture cards are designed, how they have two faces on either side, right? We have this one that's currently looking at us, but we have another one on the other side, which is inside of the deck, currently looking upwards at the underside of the playing card directly next to it. So I'm hoping that these two kings, since they're connected and they're on the same card, I'm hoping that this one who's inside the deck can communicate to this one, and this one will actually whisper to me the identity of the card that it is next to. So let's go ahead and listen real quick. I'll put my face here. You guys can see I really am listening to this. Listen, you hear that? It's actually telling me it's a red card. Yeah, it's actually saying that. And if I listen again, it's also telling me, listen, it's telling me that it's a diamond. You hear that? Yeah. Also, it's telling me that it's a number. It's a number, you hear that? Listen, and also this is telling me that it's actually the 3, right? 3 of diamonds, yeah. It's telling me that this card next to it is the 3 of diamonds, not the card on the bottom, obviously. The card next to the king in the middle, as you can see, the card that this king was looking up at the entire time is none other than the 3 of diamonds. All right, guys, so here's the tutorial for the trick that you just saw. So I've been very graciously given permission by Mr. Ollie himself, the creator of this card trick, to teach this effect on my channel for free. What I'm hoping to do here is just to give you guys a tease of Ollie's creativity and his genius that he puts into his card tricks, because they're all very, very simple method-wise. However, they all receive incredible reactions, and they're also extremely fun to perform. So if you guys want to learn more tricks just like this, he has just released the Mealing Experience, which is a collection of 200 plus effects, all created by him. You can get all of this and more for only £20 a month. Just go ahead and follow the link you see right here on the screen, and that will take you right to the Mealing Experience. And if you want a little discount code, be sure to type in Nathan25 to get 25% off your purchase. Without further ado, let's get right into how this trick is done. So this trick is called Show and Tell, and this is one of the easiest effects on the membership and one of my personal favorites as well. So I'm very, very excited to be teaching you guys this effect. So the effect is completely impromptu, starts with a completely shuffled deck of cards, and the spectator can truly take any picture card out of the deck to start. So let's say they use the Queen of Hearts, and then they can also further shuffle the deck. It truly does not matter. At this point, the spectator can take that queen and just insert it face up anywhere into the deck. It truly does not matter where that card goes. And how I like to present this effect, the face cards have 2 mouths like this, right? So one of them is obviously going inside of the deck and is looking at the underside of a card, and the other face of the queen is on the outside and can communicate with us. So I'm hoping that this queen will tell this queen what the card is, and then this queen will tell me what the card is. So how are you going to know what the card is? Because clearly, to look through the deck like this, there's no way to see what card is on the underside of that queen. Well, this is how I like to do it. What you're going to do is just very casually tilt that queen to the left very, very slightly, just like this. Still, at this point, even if I were to look through the cards like this, there's still no way to see what card is next to that queen. And here's what you're going to do. You're now going to listen to the queen. So you're going to take the queen and put it up to your ear, and you're going to listen to what the queen is saying, and this is all presentation and acting. And what you're going to do now is you're going to have the spectator play along with this, and you're going to have the spectator also pretend like they are listening to the queen. So you're going to take the deck and hold it up to their ear like a telephone. This is the moment when you get the peak. You're simply going to take your thumb behind that queen of hearts. The base of my thumb will completely let go of this deck. So now the deck is only being held by my fingers, which are curling around the edge just like this. What that allows me to do is it allows me to turn my wrist over like this and simply take my thumb and push on that card. And as you can see, I can now very, very clearly get the identity of the card on the underside of that queen. And this is all completely hidden because the spectator will have their head slightly turned because they're using their ear to listen to the deck. So their eyes will not be able to see anything that you're doing here. And even people watching will not suspect anything because it looks very, very casual. But essentially, all you need is this one peek, and I know Jack of Hearts. At this point, I don't even need to peek the card again, and I can just leave the card like this, and now I'll just go back and forth a couple more times, and I will reveal separate pieces of information, such as the color is red, then the suit is also hearts, and then it's also a picture card, and then the final piece of information is that it is the Jack of Hearts. And now you can set the deck down, and you can have the spectator fully examine that the Jack of Hearts is directly next to the queen. So yeah, as you can see, super, super simple effect, almost nothing to it at all, but it's so creative and the presentation is very, very fun to perform. Spectators totally get a kick out of it. And yeah, I also just personally enjoy performing this effect to people. So yeah, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this trick. And if you want to learn any more tricks just like this created by the master himself, Ollie Mealing, be sure to check the link. Again, I will leave it right here so you guys can go ahead and follow that link, and then be sure to type in the discount code of Nathan25 to get 25% off your purchase. Please go ahead and support Ollie Mealing. He is one of the best magicians working today. He truly is one of the biggest reasons why I got into card magic. So it would mean a lot to me personally if you guys went to support him as well, because you truly will be learning from the best. So yeah, guys, that's it. See you guys next time. Bye.